Welcome once again to the Complicated Burrito. Here's your podcast host, Alan Brooks.
All right, all the way from Florida today, we'll be talking with Keith Maples, former Bishop Steel guitar player, currently with Black Moon Syndicate. All right, let's give Keith a call and see if he's home. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Really good, man. Did your show get rained out?
Yeah, we got rained out.
That sucks, man. Was it outside show?
Yeah, they got a big stage out there, too, man. It's a nice place, man.
Was that in Titusville?
No, it's in Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Oh, most of our gigs are in Melbourne, and we play a few shows in Titusville, but it's weird, man. Here they only want to pay, 100 to 125 a person, and it's like,
yeah,
fuck, dude, it's worth 150. That's the same wages I was making when I was 16, man.
I know, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if
Gases went up, fucking food prices went up, but my pay ain't went up.
No, man. You got to pass that old tip jar around a little bit more these days.
I know it, man.
I know, man. If I make $100, if I make $100 a night, man, I'm feeling good, And
yeah, we usually get 125 to 150 a night. That's why we don't play too much here in town. They pay about 500. We're a 4-piece band, so
yeah,
125 here in Titusville.
That's awesome.
But
well,
yeah, we play down in Melbourne a lot, man. They pay 500-600 down there. Some of them are 700.
I remember, dude, in the old days, it seemed like we would always play 5 and 6 night, bookings, and now it's just 1 and 2 nights. It's completely different.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, man?
Yeah.
One thing really sucks for me, man, is like we get through playing, they'll put on some rap music and everybody gets up and dances. You can't get them out of the seat when you're fucking playing, man. But when the rap music comes on, man, they're all fucking dancing, man. It's weird, man. Even the rednecks down here get up and dance to the booty music, man.
Well,
it's like, God damn, man.
Makes you want to move
I never
those
thought
feet.
I'd see that, man. They're blasting rap music in their big giant 4-wheel drive trucks and shit. Man, I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're rapping in country now, They got country rap now, I mean, it's taking over everything.
We're doing a few country tunes, man. I think there's one bar that's opening up that's all country music, so we'll probably be doing a lot of country music for that place.
Right.
But, it's pretty diverse type of band, you know what I mean? We play a lot of different, from Motown to classic to new stuff. I mean, you name it, we'll play it. Somebody requested, everybody's on their phone looking to see what the chord tablature is to it and shit.
Right.
You give us a tip, we'll learn in about 10 minutes, man.
Yeah, technology.
Yeah, the one singer we had, man, he had to quit because of his health issues and stuff. And, man, we had a whole year's worth of bookings, so the bass player, could sing most of the song, but it was all the 80s stuff. I mean, it was completely 80s stuff. And so we started doing all the different newer stuff in classic rock, and he handles that pretty well. The drummer sings a few, the bass player sings a few, and he sings a few, I sing a few, but, it got us through the year. Last year we played every weekend last year, dude, man. It's like, God damn, man, he was doing the thing on, man. We made like $35,000 last year as a band.
That's great.
I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I've been watching you guys online, man, and you are working a lot.
Yeah, we stay pretty busy, man. Fuck.
So your band name is Black Moon Syndicate, right?
Yeah.
That's a cool name. You have American Indian heritage, right?
Yeah, my mom's side, yeah.
Yeah,
it's so weird, dude. I just got back from up in Cherokee, North Carolina, right around there in the Cherokee National Forest.
I saw some pictures.
Fort,
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. My dad passed and shit, man. And driving up there, it was like, damn, man. I sure, got me choked up a little bit. You know what I mean? I sure miss him.
Man, I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh, that's all right, man. Hell, he had a good life, and I got to see him every I'd go up there and see him. I'd make sure we'd have a weekend off, and so I'd get to spend a week with him every month, for the last 2-3 years of his life.
Right.
How's your folks doing, man?
They're hanging in there, man. They've got their struggles, but they're they're getting up there, but they're doing well. Thanks, man.
That's good, man.
I'm real lucky, dude.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I lost my mom probably about 4 or 5 years ago, man. And every time I pass by her house, it's like, man, I could have stopped in there a million times and talked to her, man. I mean, I would give anything to stop in there and talk with her now, But
I know. Yeah.
I guess time marches on, Man, you remember, what was his name, man? Our old bass player,
Jim?
God damn. Jim Harris, yeah. He came down probably about a year and a half ago and got up and played. And my buddy's band was playing up at Pinto's, and
great.
We got up and jammed a few songs. Yeah, man.
How's he doing?
Good to see him, man.
Yeah.
It was so weird, man. I found him on or he found me on Facebook, man. I'm like, holy shit, man, this Facebook thing is pretty cool.
Well,
I used to be on it all the time, man, but I find myself so busy that I don't really have time to look at it too much,
Man, Jim kind of got shafted in the whole Bishop Steele deal because if you remember, I blew out my throat, and I had to switch to bass, man, and that's when we brought in Sparky Dog on vocals because I couldn't sing, and we had to keep working, and I just had to let Jim go, and I had to take his place, and then we brought in Sparky. So, Jim kind of got the short end of the stick on that, but, when he was in the band, he was awesome.
Yeah, he never brought it up. I never brought it up, dude. It wasn't, fuck, shit happens.
Yeah.
Flash, he's in a band, man. He's in a band that plays around here.
Greg Collins. Greg Collins, Flash. Is that his? Yeah. I saw him get in a fight outside of the Cedar Chest one night, and it was a fair fight, man. And they squared off on each other, and I don't know. Greg must have thought that he must have been in his mind thinking about like boxing or like fair fighting, and he squared out, knocked the shit out of this guy. And then he stepped back and waited, and then that guy kicked his fucking ass. And
I remember that, dude. I remember one night, man, the guy spit beer on him.
Something,
he drank a beer and spit beer on him and said something, man. So they went outside, and the dude stepped forward, and he like karate fucking popped him right in the fucking face, man.
Right in the face, man. I mean,
I forgot all about that, dude.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Well, the thing is,
oh my
man,
God, that's funny, dude.
If he would have kept hitting him, if he would have just kept on, because, man, once you strike, you just keep striking, man, until it's over, But he stepped back.
Ground and pound, dude.
Yeah, he stepped back, and that guy got up and just demolished him, man.
Yeah, he's not a big guy, man.
No. But, man, he went out there and stood up for himself, But, man, what a talented dude.
You ever talked to Walter Graham at all?
Recently, I've spoken to him online, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, he kind of got the shaft, there at the end. I got him in a band with me, man, but, we were, the singer we had, was doing, current music, and he just couldn't stand it. You know what I mean? He was like, fuck this shit, man. Motley Crue, and fuck that.
Yeah.
They wound up having to get a new drummer, I was like, fuck, dude, no, nothing personal, but I got to make money, dude. It's what I do for a living, man.
when were we together? It was like 92 to 95, something like that.
I think so. Yeah, yeah, man.
Man, we
What a
played.
great time, huh?
Man, we played a lot of shows, dude. We did a lot of shows.
Yeah, man, we had some good gigs too, man. Remember they were all 5-nighters, man.
Yeah,
I was
pretty much.
telling my lady, man, I was like, man, I can remember when my singer, it was you actually, going, man, quit being a pussy, man. Do a shot of that Zambuca if I can get up there and sing that shit. Like, dude, man, my fucking throat is blown out.
Man. Well,
remember that time Flash threw a big fucking fit, man, and wouldn't go on stage, and I think that was the last time we played with him, man. I think it was the last time we ever played together, man. He fucking threw a big ass fit.
Yeah.
Somebody bought him a bottle. Do you remember that?
I just remember we were drunk. I just remember being drunk, man, and I remember like pleading with him, you know. Fucking good times.
Yeah, man, I was like, God damn, dude.
Hey,
man, you remember we were playing that bar in Titusville? The motherfucker pulled a gun on me.
Yes, yeah. He pulled a gun on you.
I remember I smacked the shit out of Flash that night, man. Remember he was so fucking loud, you just stopped playing, man. You were just like, fuck this.
That was the night, wasn't it? That was the night. That was the night that everything happened. You know, I remember they hired us down there, and that was Cadillac Jacks. And they hired us.
Yeah.
We played a week, and they paid us, man, and it went really well. And then they had us back, and we played our week, and they said, listen, guys, we can't pay yet, but we want you to play another week, and then we'll pay you for both weeks at the end of that week. And we was like, okay. Well, the next week came by, and they didn't have our money. And you went ape shit crazy, and you were you were pissed, and I remember I saw the bar owner, that big old Cuban dude. He was an older guy. He was from Cuba, and I saw him go out front. So I went out the kitchen door, and I was watching him, and I saw him get something out of his car, and he comes back in, man, and he had that. I mean, I think I gave you the heads up, man, right before he came in, that dude, he might have a gun, and he did. And he put that right in your face.
That motherfucking gun changed my whole attitude. I was like, motherfucker, you don't give me that goddamn money, I'm going to rip this fucking bar apart. Then he stuck that gun in my face. Well, just get it to me whenever you can. Yeah. It changed my whole demeanor.
Right.
Man, I ain't worth getting shot over, bro.
Can I at least get my equipment, sir? Oh, man.
I remember that night, man. Flash was so fucking loud. We went out back, man, and he grabbed a hold of my fucking shirt, and I slapped the shit out of him. Man, he started crying. Do you remember that, dude?
I do.
He was drunk. He was drunk as a motherfucker. I was like, man, don't you ever fucking grab my shirt like that again, man.
Well, I didn't drink.
I'm like, it's just a song, dude.
I wasn't a big drinker, man, but that night I remember being drunk.
It was all that Zambuca shit, man.
Zambuca.
All those liqueur drinks, man. Them motherfuckers get you fucked up all day.
Drambuie and Grand Marnier.
I don't drink, you know, dude. It's weird because I don't drink or nothing unless I'm playing. That's the only time I drink. I'll drink my ass off for the first 2 sets, and then the third set, I got to start drinking water to sober up, you know.
Well, I used to
eat something.
I used to get like a triple shot of Drambuie after the show, and then by the time I got back to the hotel, I was ready for bed, you know.
Yeah.
And then I started doing Drambuie, baby. And then,
man, I ain't heard that in a long time, man. I'll try a shot of that, man, next weekend.
Dude, when I order a drink of that, they usually have to blow the dust off the bottle, you know, because no one drinks it.
I'm gonna have to try that, dude, because I've been drinking Crown and Coke, and I think I drank it so much it just doesn't really affect me like it used to, you know.
Right.
It's like, damn, man, this drink ain't getting me fucked up at all. You know?
So, man,
I'll do a shot, you know.
Dude, I was looking at some pictures of the band, and what do you got, lasers, and what do you got on as far as lights? You got a lot of stuff up there on stage.
Oh, yeah, man. I got all kinds of moving lights and trusses and all kinds of shit, dude. Geysers. I had a guy that actually does all the Daytona shows, all the bike week shows. He's got 3 stages that he runs, and I had him come program all the lights and shit. And fuck,
That's
it's
cool.
killer, dude. But I mean, it's so much setup time, dude. You're talking fucking 2-3 hours of setting that shit up and running it, you know?
Right.
I mean, I can do a small setup without all the moving lights and the trusses. It takes me about an hour to get all that set up. But, you know, if I go all out, then, you know, you're talking 4 hours of, you know, running cables and running this to that. And it's fucking a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah, but it looks good, man.
It looks cool as a motherfucker, though, dude.
Yeah, it does.
But, you know, if the bar don't want to pay nothing, then it's like, fuck it, I'm not breaking all that shit out. You know what I mean? I'm already fucking, takes me an hour to set up with the time I got, you know. Breakdown's about an hour too, man. It's like, damn, dude. Yeah, I didn't even bring any lights last night. I was like, fuck them. cheap ass motherfucking bar, man. They only want to pay us $400. I'm like, well, $400, you don't get no light show, motherfucker. None at all.
I got a package of those American DJ Par 56 LEDs. There's 4 of them in a little.
Oh yeah.
And I can clamp them on to anything, so I just clamp them on to like the PA stand, the stands the PA cabinets are on, and just target them in, and you know, you can daisy chain them off each other. So yeah, I kind of got away from that huge setup myself too. Hey, do you still got your Harley?
Yeah, man.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I remember, man, when you had that bike, man, that Honda, dude, that thing was badass, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, well, and then I got that Kawasaki, that Vulcan, you know.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, and I rode that. I didn't have a car. I rode that for years, man. I mean, I was on a motorcycle for like 5 years, and I didn't have a car, man.
Were you really?
Yeah, and I'd strap that bass to my back with a belt.
That's right. I forgot all about that, dude.
And then I'd drive home like 3 hours on autopilot. Did I have that big old bread truck down there when you was in the band?
You had it right before I joined the band. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, man. Yeah. Because that thing had split rims, and
I think most bands had those, man.
Yeah, I can remember going down 95, man. And that thing had split rims, and all of a sudden, zing, man, and I see this thing just go flying across the highway, man. And man, you know, those wheels, they outlawed them. They killed people, man.
God damn, really?
Yeah. But yeah,
you know, were they split rims?
Yeah, split rims. You know, years later, dude, I was driving down Cocoa Beach, and I saw that bread truck sitting for sale at Jerry's Pawn Shop for $99, and I went in.
That's right.
Dude, I went in and bought it, man. And I just parked it where my work was, man. And I just sit in there, you know, and remember the good times. But finally, I had to have it towed off. But man, the old bread truck.
Where did you have it at? Up there?
Yeah, I was working at a printing company for a couple of years, you know, up there, and then
okay.
Then I was playing at night. That was right before I joined Rock's Gang, and I was working like, you know, the night shift, 12 hours a night. You know, it was tough.
Yeah.
Got to support the family, you know.
Yeah, man. I was looking at your page, man, and you had like dreadlocks.
Yeah, man. That was Blessed Virgin Larry, dude. That was the end there. That was my last little hurrah. But
was it really?
Yeah. Yeah, I quit that in like 2005, I think. Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. You know, man, you know that I was, you know, that one of the regrets I have, dude, is that you and me never got to record a song together, and we never really got any video clips of us, and we did so much, you know.
I have, man. I never really thought about it till you just said that, man.
Well, it's really bummed me out, man. And, you know, I saw that Metal Encyclopedia thing, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago, and that blew me away. And they let me, so I wrote them, you know, and so I joined it, you know. they let you, anybody can join it, and then they let me do some editing, and they have to approve it. So I was able to put in all the band members and all that stuff, but they already had us on there. I was just shocked, and so I submitted a few of the other bands I was in, and they declined them. So they're real serious about who they let in there, and I was real honored, and so I wanted to let you know about that.
Yeah, I don't know if they do anything for cover bands, though, do they?
No, it's all metal, strictly metal
stuff. Yeah, I tell you, man, when Sparky came up last week, dude, he got I just came out there and handed him the guitar, and he did that Sweet Home all summer long, and then it goes into Sweet Home Alabama. Fuck, he played it good, dude, note for note, man. And then he got up and sang with me, Man in the Box, and fuck, he actually sounded really good, dude.
Those pictures you sent me, I was shocked. He looks like he hasn't aged a day from what I saw. I was just like,
know, man.
Damn. That is...
I know, except for he's got brown hair. I was like, dude, why'd you dye your hair? He goes, man, I got tired of dudes whistling at me and shit.
Yeah, I used to have that problem. That's hilarious. Then you turn around, they're like, oh,
man, dude, I remember you had those white pants. You remember, man, you had those white pants that said Bishop Steel on the pants, and they were like all over your pants.
Yeah.
Those things were badass, dude. I got a pair of white ones. I was like, fuck, I don't know how you did that, man. How did you do that, man?
I took them to a silk screening company, and I just had them, do it, over and over and over and over and over again until it was all over the, that was so, that was
really?
years and years ago. Yeah. But that was all custom done. Yeah, I had seen these pants that was just like that, but it said "fuck off" on it, and I thought it was so cool, and so I just kind of changed it to Bishop Steel, and
yeah, I got a buddy of mine, man. He airbrushes all my guitars.
Sweet.
I was gonna take a pair of jeans over there to him and have him do like the Joker, or like the Batman shit on them.
Nice.
They had that, man. Have you ever seen that stuff? I think it's called Rockwear.
Where you just wrap your guitar?
Yeah, it's all these really cool ass looking fucking rock and roller clothes, but man, they're expensive as shit, dude.
Yeah, I have seen that, man.
Man, like a pair of jeans, dude, are like $300 fucking dollars, man. The vest and shit, or $300. It's like, god dang, man. And then Bike Week, man, they have the Full Moon Saloon, and my buddy's being hosted every year, man. I mean, they're fucking good, dude. They're fucking damn good, man. He's the drummer. He used to play with Pat Travers, and he toured with the Cult for a little while, and he toured with a bunch of big bands, and I mean, and he can sing like a motherfucker, dude. He play guitar like a motherfucker. I mean, everything he does fucking phenomenal. He's a big fat guy. You would never, looking at him, would think that, damn, this motherfucker's a badass,
I love it. I love that.
He hosts that every year. I guess their booking agents got them, they're the headlining act every year, or they open up for like Queensryche or some big name band. But yeah, they're constantly playing, dude. They're 3-piece, man.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll have to send you a video of them. And
yeah,
stuff,
please do, man. Yeah, I love it when somebody comes out on stage and you're like, oh no, what's this? And all of a sudden they just kill you, just slay you, I love that, man. Well, dude, thanks for being on the podcast today. I'm going to call you from time to time, man, and catch up with you.
Yeah, man, please do, man. God, it's so good to hear your voice, man. I'm going to plan on coming up there, man. Where exactly are you located at?
I'm about a half hour outside of Kansas City.
So good talking with you, Bishop. Jeez, it's been a long time, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry your gig got canceled tonight.
I'm glad to have a night off, dude, to be honest with you.
Well, there you go. Everything works out. All right, man.
Well, I love you, brother.
Love you too, man.
Man.
All right, brother. Bye.
All right. Peace.
All right. Thanks for listening to our podcast today. That was an interesting conversation today with Keith Maples, former Bishop Steel guitar player, currently with Black Moon Syndicate. On behalf of Revo 24 Radio, this is Alan Brooks for The Complicated Burrito.
Revo 24 Radio.
We're not your parents' radio station.
Unless your parents are as sick as we are.